Okay, well, happy Monday morning to you all. It's about 8:15 in the morning, and it's really hot. I'm riding without my jacket because I left it at the warehouse over the weekend. I was looking all over the place for it this morning, wondering, what did I do with it? Where could it be? Oh yeah, I left it hanging on the back of the chairs. So anyway, I'm headed out for a work commute this morning on the Rebel, and going to be sweating because I think we've got a heat index advisory today of 108 or something. Oh my god, it's just crazy. And my Rebel is extremely dusty and dirty. It's been sitting in the garage just getting dusted up over the last couple weeks. I need to give it a bath. I didn't have time this morning to give it its normal dry bath with the Honda Pro spray wax cleaner stuff. I usually just wipe it down to make it look a little bit more presentable, but I don't have the time this morning. I need to get on the road. Got a couple people waiting for me for breakfast meat, and I'm running late, of course. Typical Monday. I got to stop and put fuel in this thing because it's flashing. I was going to ride the little Super Cub again this morning, but I'm running late, and I don't want to get up and play in the HOV on the Super Cub. People go too fast up there for that. 85, 90 mile an hour is the average speed up there these days. It's crazy. Crazy. My normal spot's covered, but I'll take this one. At least it's in the shade. Kind of. Oof. $4.35 a gallon for mid-grade, $4.50 for super. What's it going to be? Might as well do super. It's hot out here. Avoid heat detonation. 15 cents a gallon. It's not that big a deal. $2 above what it used to be. That's a big deal. I shall not get into that discussion this morning. Whoa! Right up to the edge of the neck. And 1 penny off. Look at that. Doink! Oh. Doink! $12.50. And it's not overflowing. Just barley. Don't drip on me. Don't need a new cologne today. Okay. Do my mileage recording routine and get out of here because it's already hot. Oh my god, look how dusty this thing is. Can you see it? Ugh. Good enough. What's my consumption? $39.7 was my consumption on this one because it's been sitting around a while, and I was doing a lot of fast, hard highway blasts with it. Not being nice. If I keep the speeds down on this on the highway, 65-ish, it gets 50 miles to the gallon. I've seen as high as, I want to say 52 out of it. It's not bad for a big twin with no aerodynamics. Not bad at all. But, with all that horsepower and torque on tap, it's hard to be nice all the time. 8:30. Told the guys I'd be there about 8:45. I think I'm going to be a little bit behind schedule. So I've been thinking about creating a few new channels. I've discussed it before about spinning off the live streams to a channel and maybe creating a quasi unchained or off the chain channel where I can post a little bit more freeform content, shall we say, less filtered. I really don't care about that being monetized or anything like that. It'd just be for us to hang out and be ourselves. And if people wanted to donate, send thanks or super stickers or something for that kind of stuff, yeah, fine, whatever. Just let us be ourselves without worry of filtering or censorship or whatever. So I'll probably do that for the live streams coming from the warehouse that I'm wanting to do. Those will be upcoming soon. Maybe for this coming Saturday, I might be able to do my quasi Saturday Night Live from the warehouse if I can continue making good progress on straightening it up. We'll see. I've got a bunch of other video that I've recorded over the last couple of years that isn't really motorcycle centric. Cars, trucks, working on other stuff and all that. So I was a little hesitant to post it on this channel because it's not really motorcycle related, and I know people come here mostly for the motorcycle content. So, you know, I kind of mix in a little bit of my career and technology stuff as I go, and I don't really know how people receive that or perceive that, if it's good or bad. So I don't know, maybe I'll split off and create stuff that's more technology focused and other stuff, you know, whether it be the live streams or car related content or whatever. I do spend a great portion of my life on motorcycles and two wheels, but I do have other hobbies and other things that I like to do. So maybe that would be interesting to other people. I don't know. Man, it's so nice to have the original bars back on here. Feels so much better. The bend of the Kijima bars was really tainting my opinion, or the feel, the ride on the Rebel. I didn't like them at all. I meant to take them off of there right after my trip up to Annapolis months and months and months ago, back in October of last year, but I misplaced the bars in my garage. I couldn't find them. They were hiding on top of the plastic bins that I always store my stuff in, but they're too long to fit in one of the plastic bins. So I set it on top of them, but that was right underneath the shelf, like between the box and the shelf, and it's buried behind a bunch of other stuff, and I just could not find those things to save my life. So I finally uncovered them before that live stream a few weeks ago. Feels so much better to have these back on here. I do need the risers to bring it back a little bit, so I'm not leaning forward all the time, but much better. The other thing I think I'm going to do with this is I'm going to pull my passenger seat off, because my wife is probably never going to ride with me. So I will get around these people that are going slow in the left lane. I'll pull the passenger seat off and put the solo rear rack back on it, just for cargo. I'll leave the passenger pegs on there because they give me a tie down point to kind of balance out the look of the bike, so I don't have that big exhaust hanger bracket on one side and nothing on the other side. Just makes it a little bit more symmetrical. So I just think the back end of it looks cleaner, more bobber, you know, with the smooth fender on the back without the ducktail sticking up for the rear seat. I've actually never ridden this thing with a passenger on it, not once. I put that passenger seat on there hoping that my wife or my daughter, well, okay, no, let me take that back. I did take my middle daughter once, just kind of around the block. I think we went somewhere. It wasn't more than just a couple miles, so it wasn't a significant ride. But yeah, I put that on there in hopes that my wife would want to go out just weekend cruising with me occasionally, but nope. All right, let's see if I can avoid the moto clothesline this morning. He tried to take me out the other day. Nope, red light anyway. See, it's up and the light's red. I came through here the other day, light was red, or light was green, and it was closing in my head. What the silly. I think they've got it disabled. They got the panel off of it over there. Probably because it hit somebody else's car or guillotined someone else. And this thing's notoriously bad about not detecting motorcycles. Hey, it did it today. I usually sneak through the little sidewalk pass-through on my mini motos. Figure if a cop sees it, I can probably get away with it. On this one, nah, probably not. What are you doing there, buddy? Thank you for waiting. Oh, I am hungry this morning. This breakfast is going to be extra good. It's always good, but today it's going to be even mo better. see past you guys. Nope, can't go. I always hate stopping in the middle of these intersections because people don't look. Okay, well, I have arrived. It's time to shovel some food down my gullet. Take my normal spot right here in front of the door. Ugh. Back up, you heavy pig. Uphill. That's one thing I don't mind so much about this Rebel. It's low enough that I can really dog paddle it back. You know, it stops. You know, parking lots uphill, stuff like that. It's much easier than a lot of 500 and something pound full-size bikes, you know, standard bikes, or especially touring bikes. Oh my God. I got so used to getting off of my big gold wings and 700-pound touring rigs and, you know, busting veins out of the side of my neck and having an aneurysm trying to move those things around. Of course, that was before they had the electric assist reverse, which definitely helps going uphill. Anyway, I've arrived. I'll catch you all after breakfast. All right, breakfast is done. Sat in there, had a good breakfast. Sat around, talk politics and conspiracy theories for at least a half an hour. Good stuff. Conspiracy theory or just educated foresight? I shall refrain. Ugh. Forgot to unlock my column. I did that a few days ago on this, I guess last time I rode it, parked it, and I was kind of catty-corner into a spot where the bars needed to go that way anyway, and I forgot that I had locked the column and put it in gear and went to ride off, and as soon as I tried to straighten out, I couldn't. Oh, man, I about toppled myself right over, dummy. I managed to jump halfway off the bike and, you know, stiff arm it on the right side to hold it up. Oopsie. Exactly 20 miles from the gas station to here. So 40-mile commute minimum. Oh boy, yeah, it's already hot. Sweating, and I just started. $1,015 a month for a Maserati lease. I don't think so. Whoa, I don't want to hit with that, whatever that is. Good God. That's a whole bed liner for a truck back there. Woo! That could be a bad day. Ew. They're using some fresh fertilizer there, and I mean fresh. They're using shit dirt. So I edited and posted a week-old ride vlog that I did last Wednesday, I guess, on the Super Cub. Just posted that last night, and I was talking about which bike I will take for the 23 Cannonball Run. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be the PCX150 or the Navi, and maybe I should put it to a vote. I'm going to decide which is, you know, in my favor, of course, but just to see what everybody else thinks, I might do a vote. Right now, it seems like the comments coming back to me are saying 50-50, you know. Some people are going, oh man, Navi would be epic, but then of course, you know, the saner heads prevail out there that are saying, no, do the PCX150 because it's more highway capable and all that. So yeah, I see the pros and cons on both sides, and I don't know, I can't decide. The adventurous side of me says do the Navi, just to prove that it can be done, or watch it fail miserably. I don't care which, it'll be an adventure either way. PCX, I don't know, a lot of people will consider a cross-country trip on a scooter as kind of a Hail Mary crazy adventure, you know. Could it do it? Is, you know, so unheard of, so difficult. For me, it's just commonplace. It's no big deal. So I have really no doubt at all that the a PCX150 can make a cross-country trip, so there's less challenge in it for me. If I want a challenge, it's going to be the Navi. I think that's going to be a real trick as far as the logistics, the speeds involved. I'm going to park over there. I left my truck parked here because I've got a bunch of crap in the back of it, old computer stuff that needs to go away. You can see it's full back there. I got about 35 machines, 40 machines sitting in the bed. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna sweat it out here at the warehouse for a few hours today. Probably, I don't know, leave about 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. Depends on how the day is going for me, I guess. But anywho, I have arrived, and I will catch up with you all maybe this afternoon.